Hi Flosstube, it's Lauren McClary, textilist. Welcome to the 17th day of Vlogmas. I cannot believe we are so close. Just 8 days away until Christmas and the end of Vlogmas. I'm really having a great time with this. I have gotten so many positive responses to my Vlogmas and I really appreciate it. Keep those comments coming. I really love hearing from all of you. It's been great trips down memory lane for many of us. I did want to mention, I kept forgetting for several days now, I did create a playlist. So if you're just now joining me on Vlogmas, there is a playlist on my channel on Textilist where you can click on it and then just watch through the playlist if you haven't been watching. There's a lot of good content there. We've got cookies, we have music, we talk about movies, just a lot of great stuff. So if you're just now joining me, you can go back and just play the playlist and watch all of them. So today I'm just going to do a little recap. My son and I did our Christmas this morning, and I have a little bit of stitching to share with you. And yesterday when I showed you that wonderful gift from Sally, the Humble Bumble Stitcher, I neglected to show you the card that came. I'm not going to show you kind of what she wrote on it, but this card is so awesome. So it's a pop out. First of all, the card itself is really cool, but you can pop it out and you fold it and it makes this little ephemera house. And it looks like this is an original design by Elizabeth Harbor. I've never seen anything quite like this, but I just adore that. And I can't wait to put it together and put it out. So I wanted to share that with you. I have been doing a little bit of stitching here and there, and I've been doing just as much unstitching as I've been doing stitching. I don't know what's up with me the last couple days, but I just continually get half a thread off or one thread off, and it's stuff that I needed to undo. It wasn't something I could just move forward on. But I have made progress on Merry Old Christmas by Not Forgotten Farm. And here is where I'm at. For such a little stitch, I had a really hard time. There's some more evergreen leaves that go on over here, and I'm on the bottom, so I am nearing a finish here. I don't have that much left to do. A couple of birds and another motif and a few evergreen leaves, and I will be done. This is being done on a 30 count weeks gray, and I'm using the called for floss. So it's very pretty. Looking forward to getting that finished. I also had a new start day before yesterday. Is that when I started it? I may have started it yesterday. The days are kind of starting to blur together. You know how it gets this time of year. Even taking it slow. I started, this is when I really wanted to get started. There's several more. I think, so my son has to leave in the middle of the week and go back, and that will be the end of my events and the end of, doing Christmas with the family, and I'll have a good solid week, maybe not quite a week, of Christmas stitching. So I'm really looking forward to that and kind of catching up on the things that I was hoping to get done, or at least hoping to get started this year. But back to this. I did get a new start on Joyce Noel from Artful Offerings. I love this. I'm going to do the long skinny pillow finish, so I had to do some figuring. I had to do it in a morning where I was a little bit fresh and I could do some math to get it placed right on my linen. So it's going to be something of this size, and I'm going to do the stripe, like the ticking toweling stripe, all the way to the edge and to where I'm going to make the pillow. But I have a start, and I'm using everything called for 28 count platinum, and using the called for. And it's funny, but when you look at the floss, it calls for Otter Creek. When you look at it on the floss ring, it definitely has a blue cast, which I think it's a really pretty color. But then when you get it next to the other green, it reads a green. So I'm really liking that. It's 2/2. It's going pretty fast. I probably spent I don't know, less than an hour on that and got it started. I think just this part here is going to go pretty fast. This is going to take some time, but it's just straight stitching and no counting. I'm just going to stitch to the ends and then make it into the pillow. I think the one at Country Sampler had, I think it was distressed with like the walnut crystals. I have not made up my mind whether I'm going to try doing that. It's using Buckeye Scarlet and another red, and those particular flosses are not color fast. So I'm not quite sure how they did it. They may have done a thread conversion too. I'm not certain. So that was the stitching I've been up to. I wanted to share a little bit of what I got with my Christmas with my son. This was on, I have an Amazon wish list. It's just easier for the kids to go and look at something that I might be interested in and pick from it. He did really good. I have been wanting one of these forever. It's a cream whipper, and super excited to use it. We can't use it today because I need to go get the cartridges. I read through the instructions and I just need to get the cartridge, and we're going to be ready to go with hot chocolate tomorrow. He got me some more cabin socks here in the cabin. You need cabin socks because the floor is always cold, and a very healthy gift certificate to 123 Stitch. So I'm going to do some shopping this afternoon. Although after pulling out some charts to share with you, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do another Christmas chart parade. I don't need anything, but I'm definitely going to go do some shopping. There's a couple of new charts. There's one new one from Twin Peak Primitives that I just adore. It has little reindeer in the border. It's darling. It's darling. So that is on the list. So I have a variety of designers. Again, this may not be all my Christmas charts from designers, but they're the ones that are currently in my catalog, my containers. I keep my kits and things that are kitted up and things that I'm stitching on separate from these. So the chart may or may not be in there, or it may be with a kit in the kit place. But I'm going to share what I have. Depending on timing, I'm going to do some Plum Street, and I'm going to do some Little House Needleworks of the holiday / Christmas charts I have. But I'm going to start out with the designers where I might have one or two. I absolutely know I have more la-di-da than this, but I think I showed it earlier, and it's in another stack in another place. I'm hoping to get started. It's Rudolph, and Rudolph is the other one that I have. And this one is a much older one. I don't know if it has a date on it. I don't see a date, but this is Merry Christmas. And let's see if I can get there without a glare. And it's a Santa. I love that Santa. I don't know that I'll do that particular color of green coat, or if it will be a green coat, but I love this chart. It is so cute. This is a Stone Street, and I think I have more Stone Street that I need to download out of my list. That is something I'm really negligent on, is I do order several charts online and I download them and then I forget to print them out. And if I don't remember printing them out, or if I don't remember to print them out, I don't remember I have them. So I think one of my things in the new year is to get a little bit organized with my PDF charts and get them downloaded so that when I'm flipping through my charts, because I'm very visual, I want to look and see what I have. It's just reading it is not good enough. I have to see it. But this is a Stone Street Stitchworks, and it's called Coffee Corner. And I think that is adorable. I'll probably stitch two when I get to it. I think this would be a great stitch for a gift. And then of course I need to stitch one for me. So that is Stone Street. Another chart designer that I really like, and I haven't started any of them, which is a shame because I think I have three or four specialty linens that go with these to stitch, but I love these, and I might have to take them out of the plastic here because the pictures are dark and they may not show up. So I'm talking about Kiniki's, and she is in upstate New York, I believe. And I think her stuff is so cute. So Kiniki's Prims and Whims, and her name is Nicole. And this one is Winter Wonderland. Oh, it's not showing up too bad here. I love this stitch. And I think I do have her hand painted distressed everything linen to do this one. The only thing that, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that sometimes I'd rather have a better option, but I totally understand why there is a limit or there's parameters around the size of linen that she can do where she's printing it and distressing it. So a lot of them I think are on 32 or 28 count, which is okay. I mean, sometimes you just need to break out of the 3640. So the next one I'm going to show is called Christmas Blessings, Horse and Sleigh. And she has downloads. So I think all of these were downloads. So here's that chart. I really like that. That's very Dickens looking to me. So that one is a great one. And this one, I'm positive I also have the linen to stitch it. Let's see if I can show it without taking it out. It's called Winter Solstice. Yeah, that's showing up just fine. I think the linen has trees on it. Yeah, there's the linen that she suggests, and I have a piece of that. And I love these scenes. They are so pretty. And this one is called Warm Winter Wishes. And I believe this particular one was in the Primitive Punch Needle and Primitive magazine. So I had the digital copy, so I printed it out. And there's that one. I'm trying to tilt it so you don't get a glare. Let me find my glasses here. I set them out, so there they are. This one is in the 2017 Christmas Winter issue. So if you have that issue, you have this chart. I think her stuff is just darling, and it's unique. It's not really like any other designers, particularly if you're using her linen. I have a couple from Al Forest Embroidery. This is one that I really should get started because it's going to take a while, but I love the finish. I think it's beautiful. And it is the Merry Christmas. And I can just see this hanging in one of my front windows. I think that would be really pretty. Or maybe I have a bank of windows, maybe hanging it across several windows. Actually, there's a ton of ways you could do this. And then the other one I have is called Ashberry Beads, and this is very cute. I really like it. A little different than what I normally stitch, but I think it is adorable. Okay, and those are available through download. Remember I was talking about Homespun Elegance a day or two ago. It might have been the first chart parade I did during Vlogmas, but I love Homespun Elegance. I love the Santas that are done. They're just so cute. This one is the 2008 sampler ornament called ABC Noel House. Isn't that cute? And the next one I have is 2018, 10 years later, Never Enough Santas. These are so darling. They're so cute. And that's tiny. I mean, this is an ornament. This is on 32 count, and it is 3.5 by 2 3/4. So you're fitting a lot of cuteness into one tiny little stitch. This one has perforated paper, but this one is called Celestial Christmas. This one is Cinnamon Stick Christmas, and I love all of these Santas. So it's a stand-up Santa, or you can do it as a framed. Look at that Santa. He's amazing. And this one is raspberry bramble. So I have raspberry, cranberry, and strawberry, but these I think read holiday time, winter time. So this is raspberry bramble. And so there's 2 charts in there. And here is Cranberry Village sampler. Is that not cute? That kind of reminds me, when you go over the pass here, you kind of go down to the valley before you get to Salem, and you pass through Sublimity and Staten, and there's tree farms and there's orchards and stuff like that. And that reminds me of kind of passing through there with that little tree farm orchard thing there. It's very cute. This one is Wishing the Merriness, and it's Cinnamon Stick Christmas. And this is not huge. It's like 127 by 74, but that one's pretty stitch intensive. There's quite a bit in there. This is also a Cinnamon Stick Santa, and it's called Joy Giver. There's 3 stitches on that one. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look, the Santa is in the S. I think that is amazing. I think I might have to set this one aside. That one's getting set aside. And this one has some finishing supplies in it. And it is called Sampler Santa. And he's pretty darn cute too. So I really like Homespun Elegance. Okay, so that is that for Homespun. And what do we have over here? We have some, let's do this one. Milady's Needle. And then I have Over the River, also from Milady's Needle. And that one's pretty cute. Look how tiny it is. Look how tiny. Is that a button? It is a button. I don't have the button. I'm gonna have to find the button. But my very favorite Milady's Needle thing, and it was the very first one that I bought. And I don't know why I haven't started these, because I really loved them. I don't want to take the whole kit out because it was hard to put back in last time I did. But it comes with 2 spools, and they're pretty big. So half, I think they go up to here, and then half that size. And here is, and it's a whole kit. Here is what's in the kit. I think they're adorable. I really, really like those. I need to, maybe I'll put that out with the other Santa. Okay. The next one I'm going to show are Christmas or holiday charts from Abby Rose Designs. I love her Christmas designs. This one is called Merry Be Your Christmas. And I wanted to, kind of do some of these chart parades. First of all, it kind of helps when I have a really busy day and I don't have a lot to share. But a lot of these are ones that I don't see being shown or being stitched, or at least currently being stitched. So it's nice to see what else is out there. And it's also nice for me to revisit my stash. This one is called Hometown Christmas, and part of that hometown is a needlework shop. Isn't that cute? Look at that border. That border is amazing. This was super popular when it first came out, and everybody was stitching it. I really like it. I have not stitched it yet. The thing I like most about it is the little house and village and trees inside the bell. So this is 'Tis the Season. Yes, 'Tis the Season. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on that dark of the linen. I might go on, look at Pinterest and see how everybody else has finished it. If you finished it and you did it on a different linen, drop me a comment down below and tell me what you used and if you liked how it turned out. Yuletide on Thistle Hill. This is another one where the border is just amazing. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this one is Comfort and Joy. This is, oh gosh, it's part of a series, and I don't have the whole series. I'm gonna have to get on that. Comfort and Joy, number 2 of a 3-part series. And it has the pineapple, which is a symbol of welcome. That's really cute. Oh boy, I really like this one too. This one's just Merry Christmas. Isn't that pretty? And 2 more. This one is called Share the Joy of Christmas. It has a wonderful pink and red house. And this one is Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And I have not looked to see what she has released this season. I need to go look. I love her holiday designs. So that is what I have on Abbey Rose. And now we're gonna get into some of the heavy hitters. I can see I'm about 25 minutes into this video, but I really would like to show these. So what I may do, actually, I think I'm going to put Plum Street aside, and I'll show that in another one. I know I'm going to do at least 1, maybe 2 more chart parades. And I want to do Little House Needleworks because I haven't looked at these in a while. One of these is a series, and I'm going to unclip them. So when I have a series, I like to keep them together. And so I just take one of my rings that I have for flosses and I loop them together. I'm going to go through this one really quick. It's a well-known series. I do not have all of them. I think I'm missing maybe 4 or 5. But I've been trying to keep up, and I kind of fell down on the job of keeping up. So the first one was My House. And then I think it was charted so you could put your name on there. And Main Street Station. And I don't remember. Oh, it's Hometown Holiday Series. That's what it is. Main Street Station, Caroling Quartet. Okay, this one is the Sweet Shop and the Toy Store. Of course, all of these would be adorable on their own as an ornament, but they're really great stitched together too. The Town Church. The Firehouse, that one's super cute. And I've got charts sliding all over here. The Florist, the Pet Store, the Tree Lot, the Schoolhouse, the Diner, the Bookstore, Grandma's House. And then we have to have a nail workshop. And definitely a coffee shop. And then the last one I have is chart 17, and it's the clock shop. I hope there's a quilt shop in there somewhere. If you have been stitching this series and you know what number she's on right now, can you leave me a comment down below so I know how many I have to catch up on? Okay, I'm going to put that back on the ring before things get all cattywampus and I lose something. And here is others. Okay, oh, I love this one. When this one came out, I could not buy it fast enough. Jingle All the Way. And Bear Tree Forest. That's my place, Bear Tree Forest. We don't have a lot of bear around here. I mean, there is bear, but not locally. This one I am currently stitching, and it is the North Wind. I haven't brought it out for a while. I don't know if it will get stitched on this ear. And I'm doing it, this is being done on Vintage Tundra. I think I'm doing mine on Pearl. Winter Plaid. Got a plaid house going on there. This one is completely done. I showed it earlier, I think in the Vlogmas, and it's called snowfall. And it looks like this, except my house is red. Let's see, these are, they used to do ornaments of the month, so I have a few of them. This one is 6 little cardinals. And an old colonial, really pretty yellow cheddar house. This, I've seen this one stitched, it is really pretty, and it's Oh Christmas Tree. And this is a cute one, would be great stitch for exchange, is Hot Cocoa. And then I think what I have left is also series. Jack Frost Tree Farm. I think this was her second really popular series. And I'm just gonna show them to you really quick. I don't have a picture of it all together. So this is part 1. Jack's Tree Farm. Part 2, Douglas Fir. Part 3, Family Fun. Part 4, Balsam Fir. I would love to find a balsam around here. The smell of balsam is so good. Part 5, Hot Chocolate. Part 6, Fresh Pines. Part 7, Cookies. Oh, I think that's all. Here's the first series, at least that I was familiar with, because this is when I first started cross stitching, is when this came out. And it's the Farmhouse Christmas and Little Red Barn. Horsing Around. Grandpa's Pickup. Dairy Darlin'. Grandma's Quilt. I don't remember which Flosstuber it was, but somebody charted a bunch more quilt patterns if you wanted to add or change this one. I can't remember who it was. If you really want to know, I can probably figure it out. You can drop me a comment. Pinewood Farm. That one's really cute. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Sorry, I had a pause there. Farm Folk. Oops, sorry. Trying to not glare there. Baba Black Sheep. And the last one, this is not part of a series. Oh gosh, I really should get this one out too. Merry Christmas. So I'm going to stop for today, and we'll say Plum Street, and we'll pick another 2 or 3 or 4 designers to showcase on another video. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.